Hello? Am I on yet? I can't tell if I'm on. Are you there? Hell, I don't even know if I'm on. I can't tell nothing by this. Bubba needs to wake himself up. Anybody there? I can't tell if anybody's there or not. It just says connecting. Well, if you're there, I see one person. Who's in here? Teresa, is that you? Are you in here? I hope that's you. It still says connecting. Oh, Teresa, hi. How are you doing, girl? I was trying to get something for y'all to look at. You're waving at me. That's so cute. But I was trying to get something so y'all could look at instead of some black old screen. And I had a picture on the wall and it said hope. But when I put the picture up and I got my camera set up, all it showed is hoe. So I figured that probably wouldn't be too good. I guess I'll just have to wait till I can get something else. I wouldn't want anybody coming on thinking I'm calling them a hoe. Because I wouldn't do that. I'm not that kind of person. No. So what you been doing, Teresa? Am I getting it right? Teresa? Is that how you pronounce it? I've been practicing, you know. I don't know why this thing on my screen says connecting and it's already connected. Well, they could be a hoe, that's true. Teresa, you got a good brain there thinking about that. I didn't think about that. I guess if you were a hoe, you wouldn't be offended, would you? Well, I'll be darned. I never thought of that. Well, I'm glad you showed up again. How are you doing? Everything okay with you? Whew, excuse me. Girl, trying to get them kids to bed today, or tonight. Oh my gosh. I never thought I'd get to sit down. I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good. Thank you, Teresa, for asking me. The only thing I get all day is, Mama, can I have that? Mama, can I do this? Mom. And then sometimes they don't even ask. They just go do it. Most of the time they don't even ask. I have to catch them. And some of them kids are fast. They run fast. I can't catch them. I have to go get Bubba to get them. I just go, Bubba, go get him. He's too fast for me. Boy, these kids today. Well, Teresa, how are you doing? I'm getting used to this, I think. I'm trying to anyway. It's kind of hard, you know, especially when you're not used to it, and then it's got these buttons up at the top. Oh, you're doing good. I'm so glad. It's nice when people do good. And if you're not, you could tell me that too. But I'm glad you're doing good. I really do good at this time of night because everybody's in bed. I get time by myself. I was trying to call Lulabelle today. Lulabelle's my best friend back home. And I tried to call her today. And I could not get a hold of her. I'm starting to worry she's in jail again. I hope not, because I hope she has somebody else to bail her out. You know, she has that Tourette's. And people start suing her because she'll be walking with us, you know, and I've already learned, don't walk too close to her now, because if you do, you're going to get popped. Because when she goes off, whoo, her arms just to start flinging, and wherever they land, that's what they hit. She got me really good, right in the nose one time. That really hurt. You know, your nose is just the most sensitive part on your body, I think. You get hit in the nose and it feel like you're dying. That and and if you get your finger caught in something, your fingernail. I did that one time in a car. I was getting out of a car and I went to shut it, and I guess my thumb didn't get out of the way. Whew, it's got purple, and it was just a throbbing. And my daddy come in there and he said, "Come here, I'll get it." I said, "Okay." And he got the knife out, and I said, "What are you gonna do with that?" He said, "I'm gonna poke a hole in your nail so the pressure will come off." And I said, "Oh no." Well, anyway, he did it. I think I was screaming a lot too. I was little. And it did once he got through that nail, and it didn't really hurt. It was just the pressure, But boy, that blood came out of it and it quit throbbing. I went, well, I'll be darned. I didn't know that. So if any of my kids ever get their fingers caught in the door, I know what to do. Of course, I don't have a knife like my daddy did. I guess it wouldn't matter, would it, Cerisa? Guess you could just use any knife. Ah, somebody else came in here. Hi, whoever else you are. I see two up there by that people button. Hi. Come on in. Don't be shy. I like talking now, but y'all can tell me to be quiet for a minute if y'all want to talk back and forth. If somebody ever comes in here, and Bubba don't let me show myself. You know that, Cerisa. Yeah, hi, other person. How are you? Cerisa's doing good, and I'm doing good, and I hope you're doing good too. I like it when people do good. I don't like it when people are sick or... Oh, Sunshine! I like that name. That's a pretty name. That's a bright name. Is this the place for zero tolerance? Yes, ma'am. I'm just looking for no drama. Yes, ma'am, Sunshine. That's right. We don't take no drama in here. If we have a drama and they want to cause it, we just boot them on out of here. Oh, Cerisa's your friend. Oh, thank you, Cerisa, for bringing in your friends. So how you doing, Sunshine? It's nice to meet you. I didn't really think anybody'd ever show up. Great, I'm here then. How y'all? I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing great. That's awesome. I just love it when people are upbeat and doing good. Because sometimes you do get sad if something sad happens. I don't know if y'all saw my video on my little boy today. Did you see that video where I had to go to the school? Because I don't want to repeat myself. Bubba says I do that a lot. He'll just say, I heard that story already. And I said, well, how am I supposed to know? You talk to nobody all day long. Oh, you did? Okay. Well, then I'm not going to bore you with it. Because if you've already heard it, wasn't that funny? Cerisa, that principal didn't think it was very funny. I had to hold back the giggles. Yeah, it was funny, wasn't it, Sunshine? Yeah. He's just a sweetheart, though. I didn't know he could draw. That thing looked real. I was impressed. I'm kind of confused and impressed. I'm not real sure which one to be. But I can't believe that principal was that upset over that thing. I mean, he had one too. I don't know what the problem is. Except maybe the little girl saw it, and that might be a problem. Well, I hope he don't know how to draw the girls' parts, because if he does, I'm going to have a serious talk with that boy. But I told him to start drawing cats and dogs. So I don't know. I was good. Thank you, Sunshine. You spit your Coke out. I've done that before. I'll be around friends and we be talking, and somebody will say something funny. I had Coca-Cola shoot out my nose. And that burnt too, but I was laughing so hard I didn't care. I can't remember the joke now. but it must have been funny. Yeah, Sunshine, cats and dogs are safe. Well, at least the principal won't get mad anymore. I'd hate to have to replace one of them chalkboards. I asked him, I said, why didn't you use chalk? He said he couldn't find any. Okay. I don't know, but it was a really good picture. I mean, it was lifelike. I was a little shocked, but like I said, I was giggling underneath, I was trying to look serious to that principal, but hard to do. I was really proud of him. I didn't know my son could draw. We have talent in the family. Can't find any chalk, but it's school. That's right. Isn't that something? Should be chalk all over that chalkboard. I know there was that dust stuff all over the place, but I didn't see any chalk either, come to think about it. I saw the eraser sitting there, but I didn't see no chalk. Maybe that's why he used a marker. I don't know what they're going to do to get that off there. They said they tried to scrub it, and if they did a lousy job because it looked good. Oh, those schools, girl. Half the time they send me a list before school starts. I swear I have to buy the whole school. You got to buy tissues, you got to buy pencils, and you got to buy a lot of pencils. And I said, why we got to buy so many pencils? You only write with one. Well, Mama, some of the other kids might not have one. I said, well, can't their parents buy their own? Why do I have to buy it? And then instead of just one box of tissues, you got to buy 4. I guess I got to blow their noses for them, too. Just the silliest thing I ever heard of. I just wondered what the school supplies. I mean, that's what they go for. I guess they do supply the books, though. We have to supply the paper. You got to buy drawing paper. You got to buy notebooks. You got to buy all this other stuff. With 7 kids, you know how expensive that is. I told Bub if he wanted another kid, he better find another wife. I've had enough. I'm thinking about going to the doctor and getting that thing shut down. Just tell that doctor, just do whatever you got to do and make sure no more babies come out of there. I just have too many. Bubba he says he's Catholic. He's a lion. He grew up Baptist. He said he's Catholic and they didn't believe in birth control. And I believed him at the time, but then I was talking to his mama, and she said, girl, he grew up Baptist. He don't even know what a Catholic is. I went home and slapped him right on the back. What are you lying to me for? He just wanted a big family. Well, he got one. So did I. And they're a handful, let me tell you. I went outside. Was it this weekend? I think it was this past weekend. The kids were playing outside. We got chickens. And we have a fence. We have a big, big yard. And half of it's for the chickens, I think. But anyway, we got a fence so the chickens can't get out. And then at night they go in their little coop and we shut them in there so no animals can get to them and kill them, And I went out there. And I've always told the kids when they go out to play, if the chickens can't go there, neither can you. I figured I was safe, right? I mean, chickens don't go, they're fenced in. Where are they going to go? So I went outside, and my son's hollering, and I can't find him. I can hear him, but I can't find him. Well, I was outside. He was up in the tree. I don't know how he got up there. I said, boy, what are you doing up in that tree? He said, well, Mama, you told me I could go where the chickens go, and right there above him was the chicken. Well, I didn't know what to say. I mean, he did what I told him. If the chickens can go, you can too, so I guess he did. I had to get the ladder to get him down. He said, well, Mama, how's the chicken going to get down? I said, well, I don't know, and I don't care right now. You stay out of that tree. You can fall and break your neck. Silly, silly kids. Y'all, Sunshine, do you have any kids? I mean, don't give anything away or nothing. I was just wondering. I know Cerisa don't have any. I think she lucky. I told her she could have a couple of mine. She didn't want none. But I understand, girl. But I love my kids. I really do. They're sweethearts. They're really sweet when they're sleeping. You must have kids, Sunshine. You say, yes, she lucky. Yeah, I know. Sometimes they can be a joy. But not all 7 of them at the same time. I wish they could get their stuff together and just be a joy all at one time. At least I'd have one day, with all of them happy or something. One of them not pulling somebody's hair, throwing something at them. One time, I let the boys watch wrestling. And it's fake. And I told them it was fake. And sometimes I want to rip my hair out. Me too, Sunshine. Oh, my God. Girl. It's awful sometimes. Well, I hope you don't have 7 like I do. I told Bubba he wasn't getting no more till I got fixed. He set me up an appointment in 2 days. I got I got an appointment Tuesday. He was in a hurry for that too. That's the way you get men, You just hold it off and they'll do whatever you want them to. I forgot what I was saying. I do that all the time. They tell you when you have kids, you lose brain cells. Well, I think I lost a lot of them. Too many, really. That's why I don't want to have no more kids. I won't have a brain left. No, they don't think that wrestling is fake, Sunshine. You had that argument with yours? Oh, you had hysterectomy. I should have had one a long time ago. They're just going to tie my tubes. And that kind of scares me. Because they say that it don't always work and it can grow back together. Is that true? Money argues with you about it? Yeah. Well, them men, they tell you, if I don't get any, I'm going to explode. I can't concentrate no more. And I'm going, oh, come on. Just feed me another lie, why don't you? I said, well, hell, we got 7 kids. How many times do you think it took to get them? Haven't you had enough for a while? I guess not. Yeah, Teresa, that's right. I'm going to die. Well, bye-bye. I'll just make sure you got insurance first before you go anywhere. He's so funny. I love him now. He's still my husband, He's like one of my kids. He is one of my kids. You got to take care of him too. Oh, Lordy, don't let him get sick. Sunshine, you got that problem. Your husband or whatever gets sick, and then you got to take care of them and the kids. And they're more whiny than the kids are. Oh, my dog's whining. She got locked in the bedroom again. Come on. I'll let you out. Come on, before you wake Bubba up and he gets us. All right, go on. I'm sorry, I had to go get my dog. Every time I stay up, Bubba goes to bed, she goes in there with him, but then she wants out because I'm not in there. Well, yeah, anything's possible, but I had a friend try twice a year to get pregnant, and her tubes reversed. Aw. Oh, good. I'm glad they're safe, but I feel sorry for her because she wanted to. Yes, I know. Teresa, they are. They're like little babies. No, not hubby. Oh, you're happily divorced and single, girl. Okay, then. You just have to take care of your own kid. You don't have to take care of that big kid anymore. Well, I hate that you're divorced, but I'm glad you said happily divorced because I wouldn't have known what to say. Because usually if you get divorced, you're happy they're gone. I guess. Well, I have a friend that she got divorced. She threw a party. It was a good party, too. Bubba said, "Why are you going to that divorce party?" I said, "'Cause she invited me, that's why. Why wouldn't I go? She's my friend." He got mad. I told him he can get glad to save pants he got mad in. I was going. It wasn't that I was going to the party. It was that he was stuck here with 7 kids. That's what it was. I know what, well, I'm not dumb. I know what it was. You had your tubes tied? Oh, in '08. Oh, you got a hysterectomy. Oh, really? How long did it take you to recover? I got 7 kids. I just don't know what I'm going to do. Bubba, we're going to have to find somebody. I think my mama, well, she don't have time to get here. I may have to put it off. Bubba just going to have to do without. Or he's going to have to do something, get that raincoat out. No, from the tubal. How long did it take you? I mean, was it bad, or how long did it take you to recover? I got 7 kids. I'll be busy. Bubba's so funny. Get on. He said, "I got your appointment next week." I said, "What? They don't get them that fast. There's no way." I still think he's fibbing. Well, I'm sure, well, they have different ways of doing hysterectomies now, don't they? I think it's a lot easier than it used to be. I'm not real sure. I watch TV and sometimes I see stuff on it. That's the only way I get to see anything. Kids running around. Oh, it's easy. Good. Good. You do it over again, I'm glad. Yeah, that makes me feel better. You're posted 24 hours and 2 days after being home. Oh, 2-day recovery. Sunshine, that's awesome. No, you're not, girl. You have kids. You ain't no puss, that's for sure. You have kids, so you a woman. That's what you are, a Wonder Woman. And then you had a tubal. You Wonder Woman, girl. That's what I say. The pussies are the men. Oh, bad cramps? Okay. Yeah, I get those too. After every kid I had, my period would change, and the cramps would change too. After one of my kids, I didn't cramp at all, girl. I was sitting there just so happy. And I'd have a period like 3 days, and then it'd be gone. I loved it. And then I had to go and have another kid and ruin all that too. Oh, well. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but that dog over there just chewing. Stop it. Hey. Stop chewing on yourself before you chew your pad off your paw again. Stop that. I don't know. I have a dog that has allergies. And he'll sit there and chew and chew and chew until he can't walk on his paws. I have to take him into the vet. Your dog heard me. Yeah, I know. I feel he gets a shot now. He gets allergy shots, but the vet said it isn't good for him more than like once a month. But it only lasts like 2 weeks on him. And then I have to start him all over. I mean, starts all over with the digging and the scratching. And I looked at his poor paw one time because he was limping. and he done chewed that pad halfway off. I had to go get some medicine bandages to put on it to heal it back up. I thought, why are dogs so dumb? If I was chewing on myself and I started crying because I was chewing on myself, I think I'd stop, wouldn't you? I don't know. He's not very bright. I love him, but he's not very bright. He just chews and cries, chews and cries. I said, well, if you quit chewing, you wouldn't be crying. My paw has little to no hair from all the, yeah. Oh, yours is the same way? Oh, it's just in them. I don't know what he's mixed with. I don't know. I've never had a dog like that before. Never had a dog with allergies. And then the vet tells me he's allergic to grass. I said bullshit. Oh, I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have said that on here. It slips out. When I'm not around them kids, I just cuss like a sailor sometimes because it just gets it all out. Cerisa, you have any pets? Do you have a dog? Hang on just a minute. Hey, stop that. You're going to chew that paw off again. Maybe I ought to give him a bone to chew on. Maybe that'll help. You haven't taken him in for shots or anything? Yeah, his skin's so dry. Sunshine, I'm glad. I just don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but you know, I guess if they're that sensitive, they shouldn't be in here. Y'all heard way worse. Were you in one of those troll rooms that I keep hearing about? I'm gonna get my dog a bone. I'm still here. I'm watching. Try to get him something to chew on so he won't chew on himself. Where'd that other bone go? It's around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. Well, if they come in here and y'all know they are and they start acting up, you just boot them. I have to give y'all wrenches. I'm going to figure out how to do that, though. Bubba told me I needed to give some to somebody I could trust so I could get help getting them out. Here you go. Here's your bone. Quit chewing on your leg. I have one dog. He likes them big bones. Maybe that will take the itching off his mind. Poor baby. Yeah, it does. He'll chew on that instead of on himself. That's why I got those big bones for him. Now, he's kind of like a medium-sized dog. And he likes them big old bones. And I got a German Shepherd. She likes them little tiny, tiny stick things. I'm sitting here going, I'm confused. Oh, you have never had a wrench? Are you new to Facebook too, Sunshine? I'm going to try to get something to look at. And I was telling Cerisa, I said, I have a picture and it says hope. So I was going to get it and put it on, so y'all could see something instead of a black screen. Because I'm sorry about that. My husband, Bubba, just won't let anybody see me because of them trolls. Yeah, I don't like them trolls no more. Because I could sit here and everybody could see me and I could watch the chat and talk. No, but anyway, I have a picture on the wall and it says hope. Because I got one that says hope and one that says faith. And I was going to let everybody see, just look at the hope picture. And then when I got it on there, it said ho. So I didn't think that was a good idea. No, I don't. Facebook, but only because I locked out of my account. They, yes, they are. Sunshine, I moved up. My Bubba, my husband, he got transferred. I don't work because it's a lot cheaper for me to stay home. But anyway, he got transferred. And I don't like it here. These people weren't friendly. I mean, you walk down the street and I just say, howdy, how you doing? And they just look at me like I'm crazy and just keep on walking. You know, one time I was drinking a cup of coffee, walking down the street. Oh, that's another thing. What is this with all those coffees? I just wanted a plain coffee. They had a menu on the wall that had 1,000 different cups of coffee on it. I was so confused. I walked in there and I said, do y'all just have plain coffee? Well, he said, yes, ma'am, so that's all I got. But anyway, I had that cup of coffee and I was walking back to my car and I was walking back and I told this guy and this woman, I said, howdy, how y'all doing? Do you know they put money in my cup of coffee? Why'd they do that? That was a bizarre thing. I had never seen nothing like that before in my life. But I did get a $5 bill out of it. It was wet because I hadn't drank all my coffee yet. Yeah, I'm hoping he don't have to stay here too long. I miss my home. I have friends back there. My best friend, Sunshine, her name is Lula Bell. She has the Tourette's. One of these days she's gonna call, and I'll let y'all hear her, cause she don't mind getting on. Just be careful. Well, since I know you're not sensitive to the word, cause she cusses sometimes, and it's really loud, but she can't help it. Sometimes I laugh so hard I pee myself. She just gets so funny. She laughs at herself. At first I thought, oh, that's kind of rude. But she was sitting over there laughing harder than I was. But you don't want to stand too close to her now, because she gets the jerks too, and she can't help it. But she's put some bruises on some people. You ought to see her boyfriend. He has a new bruise every time I see him. But I guess he wants to get close to her. Okay? Yeah, Lula Bell. It don't matter how you spell it. That's Lula Bell to me. She spells hers Lulubel. L. 2 L's. But she's got a good sense of humor. Well, yeah, it's a little hard on her. I mean, it's a little better now that she has a boyfriend. She's real upset because I was leaving. It is a cute spell. I like that. It is a cute spell. Well, yeah, she got upset when she found out I was leaving. And I said, Lula Bell, can't help it. But anyway, she's got a boyfriend, so she's okay. And we live in a small town, or, well, not anymore me, but we live in a small town back home. So everybody's real nice, and they know Lula Bell since she was little. Now, it's a different story when you take her to a doctor's office. She goes to a specialist, for Tourette's and stuff, because she has to take medication. It helps control it. Not all the way, because she still will burst out. But if that waiting room's quiet and all of a sudden everybody starts going off, scare you to death. And then you'll laugh till you pee yourself. I've had to learn to wear something because she makes me laugh too much. I pee myself all the time around her. Having 7 kids, my bladder don't hold up like it used to. And Lord, don't ever jump on a trampoline. Oh, Ma, you'll pee yourself right there. First time I just jumped on it. Come back down, peed myself. My kids, where you going, Mama? I said, I'm going in the house. Y'all have fun. Yes, that's right, Sunshine. Panty lighters are a girl's best friend. Yeah. Yes, they are. Especially after 7 kids. My other friend, not Lulabelle. I already mentioned her name, so it's just too late. But my other friend, she had to go have her bladder tied up. It almost came out, she said. I'm going, oh my God. That would be awful. But she got it fixed right up. She said they put it like in a swing, like a hammock. They just tied it up in a hammock. I'm sitting there picturing out in a hammock swinging and picturing myself as a bladder. Yeah, I don't know, but anyway, it's hanging up right now. She don't pee herself so much no more, which is a good thing. Yeah, she was in some pain, Sunshine. She was. Bladder in the wind. That's funny. I like that, Sunshine. That's good. Yeah, it was painful. Yeah, it was. She had medication, though, so it helped a lot. I went over and took care of her for a couple of days because she just lived down the street. And then Bubba would be home with the kids. Well, I say he's home with the kids. I think the kids are home with him because he's usually out in the garage tinkering with his damn toys. And the kids are running amok in the house. I get home after, I stay over there 5 or 6 hours, helping take care of her because Bubba's home. You should have seen this house. It looked like a damn tornado went through it. And then when I walk in the house and I find, who did this? And everybody just runs to their room, shuts the door, thinking that I won't know they did it. Isn't that silly? I made them all come back out and clean it up. I still like that bladder in the wind. That's funny. I like you too, Sunshine. This is really much fun. We'll have a lot of fun when more people can come in. I cannot imagine 7 kids and, oh my God, I wish I could work. Someday, Sunshine, I don't think I will either. Between the dogs and the chickens and the kids, oh my God. I have a hard time sometimes. That's why I like it to stay up at night sometimes, because it's quiet. And I don't have to worry about the kids. They asleep unless one of them get up walking in here saying they're sleepwalking. Now, how do you know if you're sleepwalking if you're sleepwalking? Yeah, I made it so far. I'm not saying I'm sane, but I made it. We'll see how it goes from now on. But they do make me laugh a lot, too. They do the silliest things. Like climbing that tree after that chicken. I was laughing, but it scared me, too, because he was so far up that tree. And then my son drawing the penis on the chalkboard. Oh, God, after I got away from that principal, I laughed my head off. Well, Sunshine, I look at it this way. You got to be honest. Because if you're lying, you got to keep up with the lie. It's hard to keep up with the lie, so you just need to tell the truth. I mean, you don't have to get real personal, Well, Bubba won't let me do anything on here. Don't you be showing your face. I said, you're the one that put me on here to begin with. Because I'd be griping to him, or I'd be wanting to talk to him when he came home, and he wanted to go out in the garage and work on his car and his truck. So he told me, he said, why don't you get on the YouTube? I said, well, I don't know how to make that. I said, I just get on there and watch the babies that are laughing and the kittens and the puppies. They make me laugh or smile. I guess he got tired of talking to me. I had to have an adult to talk to. I'm totally with you on that one. I can't stand a lie. I know, sunshine. I just buy my children lying. I don't know. Just irks crap at me too. One time I came home from shopping, went grocery shopping. Now you ought to have to grocery shop for 7. Well, actually 9. But I was talking about the kids. Exactly, Sarisa. Well, anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I remember now. Anyway, I come home from grocery shopping and I'm putting everything away and getting everything put up. And I come in the living room and my vase is broke. So I call all the kids in here, right? And I said, okay, who broke my vase or who knocked it over? And one at a time, not me, not me, not me, not me, not me, not me, not me. I said, really? I said, okay, everybody come here. I want to tell you something. Everybody go look in your closets, look in the attic, look in the basement. You look everywhere. Go outside and look too. Because when you find that it's me, I'm going to wear his butt out. They looked at me like I was crazy. I was crazy, but I was tired of them not telling me who did something. You can't punish them all. But they actually did it. They were going around the house. It was kind of funny when they actually did start going around looking. I told him, I said, that it's me. I'm going to wear his butt out when I find him because he does everything around here. Or not me. Not it's me, not me. I got that confused. Sunshine, yours tell on each other. Oh, wow. You started over, didn't you? Girl, mine are so close together, I felt like I was pregnant for 20 years. I didn't think I'd ever not be pregnant. I think that's the way Bubba liked it. Yes, you did, didn't you, sunshine? Well, that's okay, too. I don't know, they don't get along any better if they're further apart? Because mine don't. They fight all the time. Even the oldest one and the littlest one. And it's over the stupidest stuff. And I don't let them have a lot of those games because I just don't think that's good for their brain sitting there staring at a TV all day. I told them, get out in that yard and play. Of course, I didn't mean chase the chickens, but they do that too. That's okay. They're outside running around. Maybe by next time I can find something to put on. I don't know how to do all this stuff. I'd like to have a picture or something y'all could look at. Kind of boring, I imagine, looking at a black screen. But yeah, Bubba, well, where are you going? You didn't even finish your bone. Go back over there and eat your bone. No? He shook his head no at me. Did you want to go outside? You can ask him, because you have to give him a lot of baths because of all his allergies. And I'll ask him, I'll say, well, do you want a bath? And he'll run away. Is it just me, or does it look like that on your end, sunshine? It looks like Sarcy has the Tourette's too. She's just saying stuff over and over and over again. Are y'all there? Am I not on no more? Well, I am talking away, so I don't even know if anybody's there now, because I'm just getting stuff over and over. Let me see what to do here. I don't know what to do. Am I that circle going around and round? I'm looking here. Oops. Would you stop that? Go away. I don't want that up there. Go away. Go away. But the last thing I see is she might still be talking. If you're talking to me, yeah, I talk to myself. Oh, I'm back now. What happened? I can't tell if I'm on or not. I don't know what's going on. I just saw where Teresa going over and over and over saying the same thing. And now you're saying you're back about 100 times. What the heck going on? I don't know what's going on. What the heck is that? Now it's doing it different. Oh, I see sunshine. This thing acting like a bubble. Oh, I didn't. Sunshine, you leaving? I'm sorry. Bye, honey. I'm sorry if this messed up. Please come back. I enjoy talking to you. I don't know why it's messing up on me. And I thought it had a button that you could push and it'd fix it, but I don't know which button that is. Teresa, you still here? I don't know what's going on. No, I don't want that either. Oh, Teresa, you're there. I don't know what's going on with this thing. You say yep, and it types yep about 100 times. Button to push to make it stop. I see buttons on there, but it don't tell you what it's for. I gotta get this fixed, because I don't want this happening. It didn't happen last time. I don't know what's going on now. I still got battery. Well, let me see. I'll plug it up just in case. That's cute. I like that. A little girl with her hands up. That's cute. Yeah, I don't know. Was it spinning? Was that little thing in the middle spinning? I don't know what it was either. I want to get my computer out and use it, but we're so far out in the boonies that we don't get good internet out here, and you have to use your phone, your hotspot, for a little bit. Oh, you're going to be here for a little bit? Okay. I mean, you can go if you want to. I don't even know what. Oh, you talking about the circle. Okay, I got you. I'm back on track, I think. Then it said off stream. I know. On my end, Teresa, it had you saying yep 100 times. It just kept going and going and going. I thought, well, I didn't think she'd be able to type that fast. I have to look. I have to see what's going on, because I don't know how to tell. It's got buttons, but I push them and they just go somewhere else. Well, I hope that didn't run Sunshine off. I'm sorry. I like her. She's good. I like her. Cerise, I didn't think so. I can't type that fast either. I could talk fast, but I sure can't type fast. I didn't do too well in typing class. My teacher told me to stick with the pen and paper. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I guess she enjoyed it. I know there's only 3 of us, but hopefully it'll grow. I'm so glad she's coming back. I'm glad. She'll come. I'll try to come on again tomorrow night. Oh, well, yeah, you need to spend time with your kids. I spend time away from mine sometimes at night. Well, good. What do you want? You want to go outside? All right. We got to take the dog outside. I guess you come with me, Teresa. Do you want to go outside? Did you just get me up for nothing? Here, go outside. You want to go outside or not? Oh my God, that dog gets me up all the time. So I think she wants to go outside and she don't go. Well, that's real sweet. I like it. Yeah, mamas need to spend one-on-one time with their kids. I just have 7 and I can't find that much time. But I try sometimes. Did she say what movie they were watching? My kids don't watch a whole lot of TV. They watch some. But I like them to be outside playing in the fresh air. You know, by the time I get your answer, I forgot the question. My brain don't work. Not most of the time, anyway. I forget in 2 seconds. But I'm sure glad you came back. I get on here, I'll tell stories. I told Bubba, I said, I'm just going to maybe tell some stories that happen around here. And he told me, you better not get too personal. I said, well, you shouldn't have got me on the YouTube then. You should have sat there and talked to me when you came home. So if anything personal ends up on here, that's his fault. Well, it's not his fault that he got transferred. I mean, you got to go where the money is, you know, especially with 7 kids. Got to go where the money is. Maybe it's the stream he's got me on here. The YouTube wouldn't let me go live on it. It said I couldn't go live. So I guess you have to do something. You have to be on here a little bit, I guess. So he set up this other thing for me. I wish he'd have shown me how to use it. I told him, I said, one of these days, I'm not going to be able to sign it off of this thing, and it's going to listen to everything you have to say. He said, well, you better not say nothing bad. He's so funny. He knows me. Oh, he's funny. He's a funny man. So what do you do, Teresa? Do you work or anything? Don't give me no specifics. But do you work or what do you do? What do you do for entertainment? This is what I'm doing. But I like it. I like to meet people. Bubba said it'd take a little bit because, you know, people can't just find your channel out of millions of channels. But I'm glad you ran across it. No, not anymore. You surf the YouTube. I don't blame you. The only time I can get any time alone is about this time of night when all the kids go to bed. And then I don't stay up real late because if I do, I got to get up and make all their lunches. Of course, I don't in the morning because it's Friday. They don't go to school tomorrow. But usually I have to get up and make up breakfast for them and then make their lunches. And, of course, I try hard to make their lunches at night so I don't have to rush in the morning because I don't like to get up real early. But you got to get them, make sure they're dressed right. Shoot, they'll go out in their pajamas if you let them. They don't care. One time we were getting ready to go out to the bus and get in, and I looked down, and my little girl had on 2 different kind of shoes. I said, they don't even match. She said, but they're pretty, Mama. I said, yeah, they're pretty, but they don't match. We're going to go back and match. But I thought that was funny. She thought they were pretty, different colors. I was just afraid the kids would make fun of her at school, so I brought her back, or I'd let her wear them. But I didn't, kids can be mean sometimes. Oh, sorry, I was yawning. I think some of those kids at school must be trolls too, 'cause they mean too. I just don't get it. Why you have to be so mean to people? I know, isn't it true? I remember when I went to school. Well, I didn't get picked on too much. Did you? You just yawn? Did you hear me yawning? Sometimes when you hear one person yawn, then it just catches on to everybody else in the room. I don't know what it is about seeing somebody yawn or hearing, and then you go do it too. Hey, see here, I got you. We're going to sit here and yawn together. But yeah, I didn't want her to get made fun of at school, so I put the shoes on that matched. I let her pick out which one. But I don't know why I don't know why people are mean to begin with. Did you? We're going to sit here and yawn. We'll just take turns. I think just telling somebody you yawn and makes you yawn. I hadn't yawned at all till I got on here. It's just so funny. We just sit there and yawning together. I'll tell Bubba. Me and Cerisa we were just yawning on the YouTube. Yeah, it's catchy, isn't it? It's real catchy. And I've never, here I go again. Oh, sorry. I never known about anybody to cough and then it goes down the line, or sneeze and it goes down the line, but you yawn and it goes all the way down the line. Everybody yawning. I don't know what that is. That's weird, isn't it? Oh, well. Yes, it is contagious. Cerisa, it is contagious. Did I shut you out of the room? Well, I did because you wanted to come in here with me. Now you want to go back in there with Bubba. Dog comes out here crying to get out. Now she wants to go back in the room. She just comes and stares at me. She'll just stand there and stare. See, she'll come and stare at me, and I don't know if it's because she wants to go back in the room. Okay, I got yawn again. Or she wants to go outside, or she wants to drink, or what. I just, sometimes I wish they could talk so you'd know what they wanted. Of course, I don't need another one talking around here, so I guess I'm glad they don't. They bark enough. Oh, if somebody comes over at night when we were back home, and it'd be around this time, and all the kids be in bed, and Bubba be in bed because he had to go to work, and somebody come to the door and knock on it, and them dogs just go crazy, waking everybody up, except my twins. My twins can sleep through anything. And Bubba come running in here. What's the matter with them dogs? I said, well, somebody knocking on the door. Well, tell them to stop. Well, how am I going to tell them to stop knocking? I don't even know they're coming up to the door. That's the silliest thing I ever heard. How am I going to stop them from knocking? I'd have to be one of them mind readers or something. You used to be like that. I mean, sorry, Cerisa. Really? Yeah. I could too. One time back home, we had this big oak tree, huge oak tree, and it died. Sorry, I yawned again. Anyway, it died. So we had to have it cut down. And they were coming in, and we have a big old gate that they can go in and go to the back. And anyway, I was asleep. I wasn't feeling good. And I was asleep, and everybody was gone. Do you know I woke up, and I went outside, and that tree was down. They came in my yard with all that big equipment. Cut that tree down. I didn't hear a damn thing. That kind of worried me. I thought, whoa, that's not good. But at least we got the tree cut down. So that was good. Yeah, my mama used to tell me I could sleep through anything. Well, you know, when you become a mama, you can't no more. I was, Cerisa. I was so exhausted. Just every once in a while, you know, after taking care of so many people, you got to have some sleep and some quiet time. Bubba told me, don't you be getting sick very often. He don't know what to do with all them kids. I make him every once in a while. Well, back home, I don't now, because I don't even know what's around here except rude people. But he'd take them to the skating rink, you know, and they'd all be skating it, because he liked to do that too. And I'm sitting here going, no, I don't want to. I fall on my butt, hurt your tailbone. So I'd get him to take them skating every once in a while so I could get some time to rest. That's like when, you know, you have your first baby, your second baby. You can't wait for him to crawl. Then you can't wait for him to stand up and start walking. And then you can't wait for him to start talking. And then when they start talking, you wonder why you ever wish that. You never really learned to skate. Well, I could skate back in the day. But the last time I went skating, I fell on my butt a few times. My tailbone hurt so bad, I said, no, I don't want to do this no more. I was getting too old. Well, we used to have fun, but you know, when I was a teenager and stuff, that was the hangout in our town, was the skating rink. And it wasn't even on our town. You had to go to the next town. But we had fun. You know, they'd have the lights going, and they had different time. They'd go for all skating. And then they'd say just the girls can skate, and then just the boys, and then dance skating. It was kind of fun, except for when it come to the dance skating, because a lot of the girls and boys would just stand there and look at each other. I had a crush on this little boy. Jimmy Bob was his name. Yeah, that's his name. I'm pretty sure that's his name. Anyway, we were skating, and it come to the dancing part, you know, where you're supposed to have a partner. And everybody just standing there. I just went over there and grabbed him by the hand and said, let's go. He went. So I guess it wasn't that bad, because he called me. Well, it's the reason it's an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Bubba told me just stay on probably about an hour. That'd probably be good enough. And I don't know if this thing's going to mess up again. I mean, it looks like it's going fine right now. I think I'm a little bit behind, or you're ahead of me on it. Okay, you too. Sorry, so you have a good night too, okay? And you come back, okay? You get a notification, don't you? I hope so. That way you'll know when I'm going to try to come on about the same time every night, because this is probably about the best time for me to come on. Probably not on the weekends, because the kids just, you know, they don't have a bedtime. Well, they have a bedtime, but, you know, not as early. But I will see you later, Teresa. Thank you for coming. Thank you for bringing Sunshine. Tell her to bring her friends too, and we just all have a good old time right here with no trolls. And I'm going to figure out how to give you a Sunshine a wrench. You can bop them on the head with it. Notifications are iffy on YouTube. Yeah. Well, I'm going to try to come. I'll try to come on around the same time. You know, sometime 9 or 9:30. Probably about 9:30. Well, I enjoyed talking to you. Tell Sunshine I enjoyed her, and I hope she comes back. Bring some friends. Let's have a party. It's the only way I'm going to have a party around here. Good. I'm glad. All right, Cerisa. Well, I'll talk to you later because I think I pushed this button to go off. Night, Cerisa. I'll see you tomorrow night. Well, maybe not tomorrow night. It's Saturday. Well, during the week anyway, I'll be on here around 9:30. All right. Bye-bye.